Greetings. Do you know that most of the time when you pray, God shows you who you are? And He is even merciful enough to show you who your guardian angels are. Some of you, it was after fasting and praying that you had a dream and you saw your grandmother. Some of you, it was after fasting and praying that whilst you were sleeping, you saw yourself under the water with your ancestors. It was after fasting and praying, most of you. Some of you, it was after fasting and praying that you saw your grandfather coming to give you car keys or house keys or some coins, some gold coins or something or a watch, whatever, or even a necklace, whatever. But then now, it was after fasting and praying that you saw all that. What does that mean? Whilst you were fasting and praying, God was saying to you, I don't have the things that you want because I already blessed your family lineage. So the things that you are looking for, the things that you want, I already blessed your grandfather a long time ago, and I blessed him and I said to him, as I am blessing you, I'm not only blessing you, I'm also blessing the children's children. Okay, so most of the time when you pray, God shows you who you are and He also shows you your guardian angels. But because most of you I don't know whether to use the word ignorance, because I've been using this word for a very long time now to tell you that most black people are so ignorant. They demonize everything. So the last time you fasted and prayed and you saw your grandmother in the dream, when you woke up, you started binding and casting, and you said, you demonic spirit, leave me, you the spirit of my grandmother, leave me. But it was actually God who was trying to tell you that I don't have your things. The things are with your family. The things are in your grandmother's lineage. The things are there. The things are from your mother's side. The things are from your father. I don't have it. But you started fasting. You started, casting and binding, and you prayed and you casted and you bind. And now all those things stopped coming. The dream that you had did not come to pass. It did not manifest. Because if whilst you are dreaming, you are seeing your grandmother in the dream, she's coming to give you gold coins, it's a sign that your things are now being opened. Izinto zakho ziyavuleka, your things are coming together. But because you started binding and casting, you thought you were casting an evil spirit. You thought your grandmother is an evil spirit. But now what you didn't realize is that you were casting away the very spirit that has got your blessings. This is what I have with the problem that I have with us as black people is that we demonize everything. We think that those people that are dead are demons, well, at least they are the ones who are holding our luck. And from there on, after you started, binding and casting, those things did not come to pass. Those dreams did not come to pass because you thought it's a demon. So, most of the times when you pray, God is trying to show you that I don't have your things. I don't have the luck that you are looking for. I don't have the job that you are looking for. I have given the keys to your mother, and you dream your mother who died a long time ago, she's coming to give you a job. She's coming to say, I heard your cry and I want to open things for you. But you started binding and casting. Why? Because your pastor told you that all the people that are dead are demons. Now, when you start binding and casting that spirit that has got your luck, that has got your things, that has got your money, that has got... things start falling apart. In fact, the situation is getting even worse than it was before. So the next time when you pray, and after fasting and praying, you see one of your relatives in the dream, maybe they are coming to give you something, and it seems like it's a good thing. It will be in your best interest for you to wake up, kneel down, and thank the Spirit of God first because you were praying to Him. And after that, you thank the spirit of that person that you saw in the dream. And you tell them that I saw you coming to give me 1, 2, 3. Now what I want is I want these things to come to pass. It will be in your best interest for you to appreciate that spirit. Because if you don't do that, that spirit, God will have allowed that spirit to come into your life. But remember, even if God says yes, if that spirit says no, God doesn't have the power to push that spirit to come and give you those things. It has to be God who is saying yes, and then now that spirit now says yes, and then your things are coming to you. Let us stop to be ignorant for once. Let us, please, I'm begging you, black child, please. Even if you can take a look at the Bible, just take a look at the Bible. There is a verse there, it's just that I've forgotten what it is, but I know some of you are the Bible readers, you are script readers, you know. There was a time when Jesus was praying on a mountain, and while he is praying, the disciples, when they took a look at him, they saw Moses and Elijah beside him. Those are the people of his lineage, those are his ancestors. And the disciples are only noticing now, but Jesus has been going all along in Capernaum, Bethlehem. These guys, these two were with him. That's why he was so powerful, because those two were the most powerful in his in their lives before. So most times when you pray, God is trying to show you that these things are coming from your grandfather. And we're not because you